Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more detailed videos. Drew's recovery is far from the happy ending some might be expecting. The upcoming General Hospital preview for September 10th teases a twist that transforms what should be a relief into a dangerous new chapter. After everything Drew has endured, the prison time, the injuries, and the emotional toll of being ripped from his loved ones, fans may have hoped this would be the start of peace for him. But the reality is that Drew's survival places him squarely in the middle of new risks that could spiral out of control. Viewers know that on this show, recovery is rarely the conclusion of a storyline. Instead, it often signals the beginning of a storm, and that's exactly what's coming for Drew. The people around Drew want to believe this moment is purely about healing and moving forward, but those closest to him are already sensing the undercurrents of tension. The scars left behind aren't just physical. He has been forced into situations where trust was broken, secrets were exposed, and enemies grew stronger in the shadows. Drew's determination to pick up the pieces will demand resilience, but it also pushes him closer to choices that could put him in harm's way once again. Every step forward seems tied to another dangerous turn, and the September 10th preview hints that these turns are going to become sharper, more personal, and more costly. For Drew, this recovery journey ties back to the people who played a role in both his suffering and his survival. His relationships are no longer the same. Friends who supported him while he was locked away have their own battles to fight, and those bonds are strained by distance and mistrust. The enemies who targeted him before are not gone, and some may see his return to strength as a direct threat. The city of Port Charles has always been a place where power shifts quickly, and Drew's reemergence places him at the center of that constant struggle. Viewers can feel the build-up. It isn't just about Drew healing physically. It's about him reclaiming a space in a world where every move comes with consequences. Drew's connection to Carly is one of the most fragile yet important dynamics to watch. Their bond was tested when he was taken away, and his return comes with unspoken fears. Carly wants to celebrate his recovery, but she also knows that Drew being back means their enemies will look for ways to exploit them. In the preview, subtle moments suggest that Carly senses this looming danger. She may not say it outright, but her guarded expressions and her hesitation point to the awareness that peace can't last long in their lives. Carly is determined to protect Drew, yet her own history of defiance and her unwillingness to back down from threats may put them both on the radar of dangerous rivals. Together, they face an uphill climb where love and loyalty are not enough to shield them. Another angle that cannot be ignored is Drew's tie to Sunny's ongoing chaos. Sunny's world has been spinning out of control as betrayal, shifting alliances, and constant danger weigh him down. Drew's return to health doesn't happen in a vacuum. It collides with Sunny's unstable reality. Whether Drew wants it or not, he could be dragged into the mob-related battles that Sunny can never escape. The preview hints that this overlap is inevitable. When two characters share so many connections through Carly, through family, and through shared enemies, it is only a matter of time before their stories cross in explosive ways. And Drew may find himself making choices that align him against dangerous figures, including those Sunny himself struggles to control. The fallout from Drew's imprisonment lingers as well. He endured trauma behind those walls, and the people who had a hand in putting him there, or keeping him there, are still out in the world. There's a haunting weight that comes from being wrongfully trapped, and that weight shapes every step he takes now. Drew can't simply let go of the anger, the injustice, or the unresolved questions. This unresolved tension ensures that his recovery won't be peaceful. His desire for justice could turn into a dangerous quest for answers, and in Port Charles, digging into the truth always comes with enemies ready to strike back. One of the key elements teased in the September 10th preview is the uncertainty of who Drew can trust. The people closest to him may not always act with his best interests in mind, whether by accident or design. Alliances shift quickly, and even those who stand by him now could become part of the larger web of danger. Trust issues are at the heart of every dramatic turn in Port Charles, and for Drew, misplaced trust could be his downfall. He has the strength to fight, but strength alone doesn't protect against betrayal. This is the knife's edge he now walks, recovering, regaining his life, but surrounded by people whose loyalty can change in an instant. Drew's own inner struggle is another storm brewing beneath the surface. The preview hints at flashes of anger, moments of intensity that show he isn't fully at peace. He wants to move on, but something inside him won't let go of the darkness he has faced. Fans will see that the battle isn't just external enemies, it's also the internal scars that threaten to consume him. Recovery isn't a straight path, and for Drew, that means reliving the trauma, facing his nightmares, and deciding what kind of man he will be now. This psychological edge makes his story even more dangerous, because sometimes the greatest threat is the one within. The dangerous new chapter also stretches to Drew's family connections. Every decision he makes has ripple effects, pulling others into the line of fire. Loved ones want to support him, but in doing so they risk becoming targets themselves. That constant tension between protecting family and fighting his own battles defines the road ahead. The preview shows glimpses of concern from those around him, reminding viewers that when Drew is in danger, it doesn't just affect him, it threatens to unravel lives across the canvas of Port Charles. And then there are the enemies lurking in the shadows. Some have already revealed themselves, but others have yet to make their moves. Drew's recovery could ignite old rivalries, bringing enemies out of hiding who see his return as a threat to their own power. General Hospital has always thrived on the idea that the past never stays buried, and Drew's journey is the perfect example. His enemies haven't forgotten him, and his determination to stand tall again may provoke them in ways that lead to shocking twists. The September 10th preview is a clear reminder that as Drew heals, the danger multiplies. What makes this storyline so compelling is the contrast between recovery and danger. A hopeful moment. Fans want to see him finally free, strong, and happy. But General Hospital doesn't offer simple happy endings. Hope and danger are always intertwined, and the more Drew regains his strength, the more intense the threats around him become. It's this duality that keeps viewers hooked. Every moment of triumph is shadowed by the possibility of tragedy. Every smile has the risk of being wiped away by the next plot twist. As Drew steps into this next phase, the choices he makes will define not only his own future, but also the futures of those he loves. The preview suggests that these choices will not be easy ones. He will be forced to weigh loyalty against survival, love against safety, and justice against peace. These are the kinds of dilemmas that shape unforgettable arcs on General Hospital, and Drew is now front and center in one of the most dangerous paths of his life. Even though September 10th focuses on Drew's recovery, the storyline stretches beyond just one episode. The dangerous chapter being teased here is meant to unfold across the coming weeks, drawing Drew deeper into conflicts he cannot easily escape. Fans should prepare for moments of tension, betrayal, and shocking confrontations. What begins as a recovery quickly spirals into something far larger, something that will test Drew in every way possible. The power of this upcoming twist lies in its unpredictability. While fans may try to guess what's coming, the writers are clearly setting the stage for surprises. Drew's recovery is the spark, but the fire it ignites will touch many lives in Port Charles. Each character connected to him, whether as ally or enemy, will feel the impact. And with every new scene, viewers will see that what looked like the end of a struggle is really just the start of a storm. The September 10th preview makes it clear Drew is stepping into uncharted territory. He has survived incredible odds, but survival alone isn't enough. Now he faces the challenge of protecting himself, his loved ones, and his place in a city where danger never sleeps. This is not the conclusion of his story. It's the turning point that sets the stage for battles yet to come. Fans should brace themselves, because Drew's recovery marks the beginning of a dangerous new chapter, one that promises to be gripping, emotional, and filled with twists that no one sees coming. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel for all of your updates.